My name is Yusuf Azoz. I'm the CEO of CareerNet. CareerNet is the first and the leading online recruitment company of Turkey. The company received investment from iLab Ventures in 2 rounds. And in 2006, the company was acquired totally by iLab Ventures. And in 2007, I was actually interviewing for this position. And I was very attracted by this position, the potential of the company and potential of the market. So I'd like to start with a short story of my first day as the CEO of CareerNet. I actually lined up several meetings with the different teams within the company, and one of those meetings was with the sales team, in which I received some shocking news. The news was that the sales team told me that we were doing so successful that there were only very few companies left out there in Turkey that we could sell our services to. So this was very shocking news, but also a realization for me that I need to do a lot of things to change the culture, especially in a company, a successful company, to sustain further growth. So what we did with my team since 2007 was we, first of all, 5-folded the number of portfolio companies that we have been tracking, following up by the sales teams. So in order to do that, of course, we tripled the number of employees, especially on the sales side, but also invested in IT and marketing. And of course, that resulted in reaching 3 times more customers, and in parallel, enabling us to triple our revenues. And of course, the most important, we were able to quadruple our profits in the same era. And of course, I'd like to make a small note. These multiples are despite the fact that we were affected by the global financial crisis during 2008 and 2009. So I would definitely believe that we could have added one more multiple to all these numbers. Today, we're serving 18.3 million CV holders. We have reached 48,000 companies in Turkey, and we do this with 350 people in 13 different cities scattered around Turkey. We have a very strong and a very unique market position. Based on Comscore reports, we are currently reaching about 80% of the users that are looking for a job online, and the closest competition is only reaching about 47%. Based on independent market research that we conduct, the customer penetration on the company side, we are currently reaching 70% of the companies in Turkey that are preferring online to look for employees, and the closest competition can only reach 18%. So this, of course, results in the largest number of companies posting on our website, which, of course, results in the largest number of opportunities for job seekers. And that, of course, turns out to give us the highest penetration in terms of reaching the job seekers. And here you can see that we are reaching about 90% of the job seekers in the marketplace. Another big advantage that we have is, of course, we're also operating in a greenfield market, and that is Turkey. I'd like to share a couple of figures about Turkey with you. Turkey has a population of 75 million, which puts it in the 3rd spot in the region after Russia and Germany in terms of population. And the average age of the population is about 29, which makes it a very attractive business for internet. And despite this fact, the internet penetration in Turkey is still very low. You can see here that the broadband penetration is about 47%, which is about half of what it is in the UK at the moment. But one very most important figure that I would like to share with you that shows the huge potential in our marketplace is the number of registered companies in Turkey, which is where actually we make our revenue from. In Turkey, there are 2.4 million registered companies. Of those 2.4 million, we believe 600,000 of those companies are suitable to use our services, so we can sell them our services to. And today, as of today, we could have only reached 48,000 of those companies. So there are 550,000 more companies in the market that we can actually sell our services to. So this is the most important figure, figure that shows the potential in our marketplace. So how you do that? I'll tell you a couple of things from our growth recipe. First of all, you have to know the competition. In Turkey, the competition is not the other players, that's for sure. It's not the print media, the newspapers. It's really the culture itself. Today, most of the companies in Turkey prefer to hire through their contacts, friends, and families. And that's what we are pushing forward in our marketing activities. I'd like to share with you a very short commercial that we air on movie theaters. And this is basically saying to the community that the only connection you need in the business world is CareerNet.
Babamın, arkadaşının, baldızının, kuzeninin, babaannesinin, yeğeninin, bacağını anan, amcasının dünürü müdürmüş.
İşe girmek için tanıdık aramaya son verin. İş dünyasında ihtiyacınız olan tek tanıdık CareerNet.
Kariyer.net, burada iş var.
Another item from our recipe is you have to go wherever the job seekers are. And today, with the tremendous increase in the adoption of the smartphones, that's what we have been doing for the last years, investing heavily on mobile apps on our mobile site, and that has been paying off. In the last 12 months, the percentage of the job applications have been shifting towards mobile. We have reached, in the last quarter, 15% of our job applications from job seekers are actually happening on the mobile apps. In a greenfield market like Turkey, you really have to go after every single customer, and that's what we are doing at the moment. But in order to do that, you have to have focus on different areas, industry being one of them, so you have to provide different type of solutions for different industries. You have to have regional focus. That's why we have all these offices scattered around the country, because you have to have the face-to-face people with companies in different regions. Customer segmentation is very crucial because we are both serving to a multinational, but also, on the other hand, serving to a company that is only looking for a single employee. And acquisition costs are always a challenge, but we think long-term. That's why we always look for the lifetime value of our customers and really look into the future of how much revenue, how much value we can get from those customers. And finally, you have to differentiate your sales channel, again, based on the different customer segments. So use your field sales whenever necessary, but also think about telesales, online, and so on. One final comment about CareerNet. We are not a job board. We don't really consider ourselves as a job board. We're really a service provider. We are really a partner with a business partner with our company's customers. Apart from posting their jobs, actually, the companies manage their whole recruitment process through our website, through our services. We provide them applicant tracking services. We integrate with their internal systems whenever necessary and customize our services based on our customers' needs. We provide customer service plus dedicated account management to each customer. And on the job seeker side, we're not just a place where job seekers look for jobs and apply to jobs, but we also push the jobs, the matching jobs to them on a periodic basis, and also provide them content about career development, personal growth, and career guidance. So we are a very strong, unique player in our market. We have a greenfield market, and the third component is, of course, the team that you're operating with. At CareerNet, we have a dedicated, a competent, and a very passionate team. And with that team, I believe we could make it much, much bigger in the greenfields of Turkey. Thank you for listening to me.